Hey, what up, folks? How's it going? This is Avijit here, and welcome to DevOps Challenge Hub. And let's start with today's interview question. So today's interview question is explain message retention period in SQS from DevOps perspective. So yesterday we discussed about uh, visibility timeout, right? So visibility timeout, we know that when message gets picked up, uh, that message will become invisible for some time, and so that others should not pick it up from the message queue. Other consumers should not pick it up from the message queue. And once consumer is done processing, it will delete that message from the queue. If consumer crashes, then it will become again visible and other consumer can pick it up. So that message is not lost. Here, retention period means how long it can be kept in the queue if no one deletes it. Message retention period, how long SQS keeps a message in the queue if no one deletes it. So by default, it's 4 days. So you can set between 1 minute to 14 days. So after this time, message will be automatically deleted by SQS if nobody deletes it or processes it. Nobody processes it or finally delete it. So how it is different from visibility timeout? Visibility timeout temporary is a temporary hiding after a consumer picks up the message. It in terms of seconds or minutes. It's in terms of seconds or minutes, visibility timeout. And it's a temporary hiding. And message retention is maximum lifetime of a message in the queue. So in the DevOps use case example, let's say CI/CD build jobs are there, many jobs are queued, and some job, let's say, did not get picked up after 4 days. So it will be expired and lost because it makes sense. If it is like after 4 days, maybe this build is not required anymore. So if DevOps policy requires jobs to return more than 1 week, then you have to set retention to 7 days. But generally, like 1 or 2 days, it can get expired and it will be deleted from the queue permanently. So another example can be monitoring pipeline sends logs to SQS. So if logs aren't consumed in time, it becomes stale. That old log is not helpful. So you might set retention to 1 day because old logs aren't useful. So queue retention, let's say 3 days. So day one message arrives, it will be there. Day two still is in queue. Nobody has picked up for some reason. Day three it's still in the queue. Then it will be expired and auto delete. Okay, so queue is empty. So this is the like this is what a message retention period. And from DevOps engineer perspective, must team retention period based on the service level agreement. So longer retention means it's a safer, obviously, because you're keeping it longer, but cost of storage is more. Shorter retention means cheaper, but the risk of message loss if consumer fails. So in production, always combine with CloudWatch alarms to check if the messages are piling up. If too many messages are piling up and they're there for a long time, then you have to see why it's happening and use date later queue, DLQ, for messages that can be processed instead of letting them expire silently. So there is another queue where it's called data queue where it can be processed instead of letting them expire silently. So message retention period equal to maximum time 1 minute to 14 days that SQS will keep message if not deleted. If it is not deleted, after that message is gone forever. So now let's go to the quiz section. You can pause the video and try to answer. What is the default message retention period in Amazon SQS? So we know that it's 4 days. But we can check always the API documentation and other documentation, Amazon SQS documentation, because they may change. What is the maximum time you can configure for SQS message retention period? What is the maximum time? Maximum time is 14 days. Which of the following best describe difference between visibility timeout and message retention period? So you can pause and try to answer visibility timeout and message retention period. Visibility timeout, how long a message stays in the queue retention. Visibility timeout is temporary hiding after a message is picked up. Visibility timeout is temporary hiding after a message is picked up. Retention period is maximum lifetime of a message in the queue. So answer is C. Answer is C. So that's it for today. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow my LinkedIn page, DevOps Challenge. I post quiz contest daily. You can participate in that. And you can also join WhatsApp communities where I post jobs and interview tips and career tips. Thank you for watching this video. See you again in the next video.